So since I really love this game, I have like 2,200 hours clocked since 2016 when I was still weakened, and it was really helping me out a lot in desperate times. It was one a big companion for me. Great artwork, very good price, very free to play. You get a lot of free currency for just playing it, and these are my decks. It's not important. This is the deck I'm playing right now, Bleu Blanche Rouge. I put this in French because French is my favorite language. And obviously there is no white in the game, so I put yellow, that's the closest equivalent. And yeah, I'm gonna show you the deck real quick. I think that's gonna be the end because it's easier to... So these are the cards you can put in. You can sort them by color and stuff. It's sorted by, you're starting with the cheap cards. You've got some cheap guys. This is a fire card, it's a very nice card. Explosion de Flamme means flame blast. You see you need 3 fire influence, that's the red icons up there, and it costs 1+, so it's a variable cost. You will deal 1 damage for every power you have, so if you're at 5 power, it will deal 5 damage, so you can kill a lot of things. And if you're at 10 power, you can deal 10 damage, so essentially you can either kill something, or you can hit the face if the opponent is low, so you will just kill them instantly. So I'm gonna go to the interesting cards, which are the multi-color cards. These are really the most interesting cards in the game. I'm not sure what's going on here. There, this one's a good one. Salchi Héros de Guerre. It means Salchi Herald of War. Very strong card, as you can see. It requires 3 different colors. He requires red. Hang on, I missed it obviously. He requires red and yellow and blue. So you need a 3-color deck for him. He costs 7, so he's expensive, but he's also very impactful. For starters, he has charge, so he can attack right away when you play him. Other units, they have to wait 1 turn, and then next turn you can attack. So he's a very aggressive unit, and he has Overwhelm. It's translated as Débordement. It means if the opponent has like a small guy, like a 2/2 guy, usually you can block, and then the 7 damage are blocked from the charging attack because he has 7 strength. But if you have Overwhelm, the damage is dealt over the health of the defender. So he can just block with something like a 2/2, and then 5 damage will go to the face. So Salchi is really a very aggressive finisher. And finally, he has this called Inhumation in French. So it's Entomb. This is a special ability. If the unit dies, it has an effect. So the effect, if Salchi dies, you play 2 Harceleur de Ruine. I think this is a Ruin Spirit. These are 4/4 units that fly. So the flyers can't be blocked by units that don't fly. So essentially, Salchi attacks, he might die, and if he dies, you get two units, both sizable units, 4/4 flyers, very strong units. So this is a very strong card, and I'm gonna go with one more before I close this video. And then I've shown you 3 of the nice cards from this deck, and it's gonna be another one of my favorite cards. As you can see, I also crafted this premium. You have regular cards and you have premium cards, and the premium cards have like little animations, like the flame coming from his mouth, and you have this little white stone in the middle of the bottom of the portrait. And he's also a 3-color unit. He only costs 6. He's a 5/5 flyer. Vol means flyer. Like I said, flyers are a very strong unit. In usual, it's a very strong ability, because if you fly, you can just basically attack and attack and attack unless the opponent has flyers. So you're just gonna race the opponent. Once your flyers are out, you're gonna attack them every turn and hope that you finish them before they finish you. So here are his abilities. He's bigger. He's a 7/7 +2/2. If you have a relic. Relics are like the throne room I've shown you. These are special artifacts that are on your avatar, and they have special effects. And if you have Curiox, he grows into a very strong unit, because a 7/7 flyer for 6 is a very good rate. That's not it. That's not everything. He has an ultimate ability. Ultimate abilities can only be used once. They can only activate once in the game, and they're usually difficult to activate. So this one is pretty complicated. It means if you have 5 or more spells in your graveyard, in your void, which is if you have cast 5 spells, or if you have got them into your voids by any other means. There are other ways to put cards into your void, but usually in this deck it means you have cast 5 spells. So if you did that and you hit the opponent, Essentially, you need the 5 spells in your yard, and then his special is activates, his ultimate. It's a very nice animation. I will show this at some point. And then if you hit the enemy, so if they have no flyers, if they didn't kill it, because they can kill units, it's pretty easy to kill units in this game. And if you do, then you create and draw an Dragon's Eye. And Dragon's Eye is a very strong card. It means you have it costs 0, so you can cast it immediately, and it means you draw 3 cards. And drawing cards is a very strong ability in this game. Essentially, Curiox will be, it's a great value. And this is a Dragon Explorer. Anyway, that's it for this video.